I forgot, and Scooter wanted me to bring Falco.
Yeah, and I have the best one. You don't know
the little one?
No, there's another one that's called
Oh.
No Mercy.
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm making coffee. Another cup of coffee because I'm just I thought I was going to have to go to the hospital today. I had that's not being theatrical or trying to be a drama queen or anything like that. I had like a real problem today. So okay. So first at 6:44, I was up, right? But I was just laying in bed a little bit, looking outside. And then I looked, I got a text from Gia and it said, "Are you up? Let's go get coffee." And I said, "Okay, hang on a minute." And then I came out like 5 minutes later and she wasn't there. And then I was like, what the heck? So then I finished getting ready. And then my son was there. And I'm like, "Where's Gia?" And he's like, "She's sleeping." And I'm like, "She texted me to go to for coffee." And he's like, "I don't know. She must have fallen back asleep." So Michael and I went for a walk on the beach. I didn't even have my phone. So we walked on the beach. We got some shells, took a nice walk, showed him around a little bit, went back to the house. That time Gia was up, decided she was going to take a shower, yada, yada, yada. So then about 9 o'clock, it was at that time we decided to go for breakfast. We go to breakfast, have a very nice breakfast. That's all good. Gia really wants to go to Charleston. So then we say, okay, let's go to Charleston, all right? Get to Charleston. It's like popping because there's weddings, the Citadel graduation, and then there's this prom. You've got all these people running around in tuxedos and girls in gowns, and so it's all over the place. Okay. Anyway, we found a place to park. You have to pay. Then we walked around, walked miles and miles. My cousin's daughter met us. Then, after we walked and walked and walked and walked, they stopped at a bakery. They got something. I got what did I have? A Pellegrino mineral water. And then what else did we do? Then met up with the cousin, walked, went to the pineapple fountain, went here, went there. I've got videos. I'll be putting them up. Then they wanted to go for matcha. Walk another 15 miles. No joke. And then Gia's like, "Oh, my feet hurt," because she's wearing sandals, and now she says her feet are bleeding. So the car is like 15 miles away. No joke. Okay. So Michael says, "I'll go get it." Not me. Here's me, right? "I'll go too." He goes, "You want to go?" Yeah, because I want to get some more exercise. I'm game. We're walking. We're within like 0.3 miles of the car. Now, if you've never been to Charleston, the roads are made with a variety of material. Some of it is blacktop, but a lot of it is cobblestone. Some of it is bricks. So there's many different surfaces. And the other day when we were stopped at Buc-ee's, we see this woman go. We were parked in front. She goes to go in and she falls on the concrete. I mean, just falls. Okay, I'm like to my son, "Oh my gosh." And then he went to go get her, and she got up and she walked in, and then Gia said she saw people falling today. Okay, so guess what happened? So Michael's like just like 2 steps ahead of me. I'm behind him. Right, we're just walking. We're going over a crosswalk, a freaking crosswalk. Now there are bricks in there, and what I don't see is that some of the bricks are like one of them has a hole. Like there's a hole And I was wearing my Hokas, okay? I was wearing proper walking shoes. And usually I can catch myself if I fall. But remember when I told you guys that about, um, what was it, about 3 weeks ago, the deck incident where I went down? So my one knee may be a little bit, I don't know. I don't know what it was. I just felt myself going. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's in slow motion, right? Crap. Now this time, listen to how I fell. Both hands outstretched, both hands outstretched. And this time I hit my other knee, my good knee, but it like twisted, and it's not the knee. It's the pain is behind the knee and on the side, okay? And I hit the other knee, which really I don't feel much. And these guys that were there in tuxedos go, "Oh my gosh, are you okay? Let us help you up," because my glasses went flying. Um, my water bottle, like, not my good Yeti one. It was the Pellegrino water bottle went flying, and I'm in a crosswalk, okay, with cars. So now my son turns around, he's like, "Mom," and then he's, helping me. So I'm like, I think, and here I am. I'm okay, I'm okay. Anyway, I get up, but I can feel something is so messed up in my left leg. Something is so messed up. So my son says, "Are you okay? It's 0.3 miles." And I said, "Yeah, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay." Something is so messed up in my wrist. I can feel it on the left side. So the left side is what really took the brunt of it, okay? But then my right wrist is swollen too. I can feel my wrist swelling and bruising as I'm just seconds after this, okay? I can feel my leg. So I'm trying to walk, and now I'm getting this really nauseous feeling, like when you've done something to yourself, you don't know what the hell is happening. It's the pain, it's this, it's that. And so I'm still walking with my son, right? Because he's like, at this time, we don't know that Gia's got the car keys. So even if we reach the car, we're not going to be able to get into the car and have to walk back 12 miles because Gia has the car keys in her purse. Okay. Neither one of us realized that at this point. We walk a little bit more, and my leg is hurting so bad. And I said, my son looked at me and he said, "Mom, stay here. Stay here. I'll go get the car." I said, "Okay." I looked for a bench or a chair. I was literally going to vomit. Finally, I found a bench. I sat down. I was thinking, let me go into one of these restaurants and ask for a bag of ice. I didn't have ibuprofen. I called Jimmy. I tell him what happened. He's like, "Honey, get ibuprofen. Like, what's going on?" That's when I can't move my wrist. I can't move my wrist back, okay, at all. I cannot pull it back at all. And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, Jimmy, look up what that means. I can't even think of this." And I said, "My leg hurts so bad. I've got like a limp when I try to walk." I said, "Ethan's going to have to push me in one of those wheelchairs on the sand, because I'm always trying to look for the humor in something, right? And I'm just going to have to point to the shells." So he's like, "Just don't, honey, just stay there." Meanwhile, we call Gia. She has the car keys. So I tell her I fall. She thinks I'm kidding. So then she's like, "Oh no, now I can hear it in your voice. You really fell." So my cousin and Gia find my location, and they come and they wait with me. Poor Michael comes all the way back to get the keys, then to go get the car. He picks us up. And now at this point, we go to a CVS. I get ibuprofen. I get an ace bandage. I got some pain cream because I have pain treat at home, but I got some icy hot or some others, whatever the heck it was. I put it on. I don't care what it smells like, whatever. My son says, "Do you want to go to Isle of Palms? It's a beach we've never been on." Because by this time, it's like, okay, so we go to Isle of Palms. Now Gia can't walk on the beach, so she's like, "You and your mom go, just go." Oh, she went around in these shops. She's shopping in the gift shops. Then, um, who's that? Hi, Kelly. She's shopping in the shops. Then, so then I'm trying to suck it up. I am trying to walk on the beach. Hi, snow remover. My leg hurts so bad, but this is Isle of Palms. I write Ray's name in the sand. I take a video of it. I take some video of this beach. Some take some pictures. And then after that, Gia says, "Let's go eat at this seafood restaurant." Now, here's when, I know that the seafood is not going to be as good as Edisto. Number one, I know it, okay, because Edisto uses all the local seafood, and Edisto is known for the shrimp. And I even asked them, I said, "Where is your seafood sourced from?" And he said, "It's sourced from New England." Enough said, right? But I said, okay, let them. They want to eat here, let them. They thought it was good. Tomorrow night I'll take them out and show them what Edisto shrimp tastes like, okay? But anyway, we go to the restaurant, we eat there, then we get in the car. What did we do after that? We get in the car, we head back home, but then we had to stop at the Food Lion. We had to get twice the ice because I said if I have to ice my arm, my leg, I need ice. So we get twice the ice. We get seltzers and things that we need for the house. I come home. My son and I start watching something. Then I take a hot shower. Then I come out and I look at my wrist. My wrist is so swollen, and it's got this one area. It's almost like in the top of it, it's like a bubble. Okay. And I had that once when I fell on my foot, and the doctor said it was like a cyst that formed underneath, and if it didn't go away, they'd have to do on surgery. And it's swollen on the side. It's swollen on the top, and it's swollen on the side. And all I'm doing is just saying, like, I can't believe this, like, oh gosh. And you know, um, but I'm saying, look, I'm not going to let this happen. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. So now let me just see something. It's mostly, let me see. My leg is a little better. Literally had like a limp. Like Jude was like, walk without the limp, and I'm like, I can't walk without it. Now I've been putting this stuff on it. I've been doing the ibuprofen. Did I just take my ibuprofen? See, I don't even know if I took my freaking ibuprofen. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me see if I took it. Okay. I'm not going to tell them. I don't even know that I took my ibuprofen. Let me see. I have to count these because I had to buy a new bottle at CVS, so that we have to count them and see if I took them. Oh, brother. Let me check. Let me check if I took them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. 5 or okay, I did take them. See, I took 2. All right. Let me. Who's that? I got hurt really bad, Linda. I got hurt very badly. My whole wrist is swollen like crazy. The side of it is swollen. The top of it is swollen. It's completely swollen. The other side is swollen on the side, a little bit on the top too, but not like the left hand side. Not like the left hand side. It's very, very bad. And my leg is like a little bad. So you were going to bed. Okay. So I'm really hurt. I'm really, really hurt on my wrist. My wrist is like, the whole thing is swollen on the side. It's like crazy. Scooter, rewind. You're not even going to believe. Rewind. Look at this. You see this part right here? Watch this whole, where's this thing right here? Maybe you're not going to see it well. This is all swollen there on the top. And then on the side, I don't know how to show you this because I can barely move my arm, but this side right here, that's all swollen. That's all swollen. My wrist is like, look at this. That's all swollen here. And it divvies in because it's all swollen right there. Yes, I fell badly, Scooter. Really bad. And my knee, yeah, the other side of my wrist, it's like grossly, I have like very narrow wrists, and it's a whole thing over here on the one side is so swollen up. It's crazy. My hand looks like it's like freaking deformed. I already was out on the beach today. I can't let this stop me. I can't, but it hurts like crazy. It hurts like crazy. And it's swollen up here too on the top. And the other one is swollen on the side. And my knee, I'm going to put some Penetrate on that. I'm trying to get, hold on, let me get the Penetrate so I can do that.
Oh, you got the fudge, babe?
What fudge?
That's your
No,
mom.
that's your mom's. I gotta put this on my leg.
That was on the fudge, mom.
The fudge at Graham's. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. You can have some. Johnny, how are you?
Babe, what context Doritos are? Main content, what is that, mom?
What is he looking for?
The
Doritos? What is that?
Those are not Doritos.
Where are they? Yeah, they are. Okay. So I'm gonna put, this is a Penetrate. I'm gonna put the Penetrate on there. I got that icy hot, but I know Penetrate is gonna work much, much better. that I'm going to put it on my wrist. Well, I'll putting it on my leg right now. Oh my gosh. Crazy. You should see, I'm like, I'm gonna have to reserve one of those because they have these wheelchairs. I don't know, South Carolina. They have these special wheelchairs. They're like they're like on a track. Think of like those excavators that have tracks. Well, they have these chairs and they're free. You just reserve them. And I go, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to be sitting in there, and I'm gonna have to be pointing out to Ethan. Oh my gosh. I cannot even believe this because I hurt my other knee about 3 weeks ago, and that was just starting, still wasn't complete. And yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna put some on my wrist now. Yeah, it is painful, Johnny Cuddy, but I've been taking ibuprofen. I'm not one that gives in to pain. Like, I'm totally not the kind of person that goes, oh, I hurt myself, now I've got to take it easy. No. I'm the grin and bear it kind of person, but my wrist hurts so bad I can't even hold my purse. Okay? I can't open certain things or hold certain things. It's my non dominant hand, but still, you don't realize how much you use it for. Anyway, I'm lathering this Penetrate on both of my wrists right here. Hold on. I'm having another cup of coffee. This is the mug I have to use here. Nice, right? Grandma. Now let's see. Yeah, I will, Kelly. I'm gonna push myself. You know that. Even if I have to go out in that wheelchair with the tracks, I'll be out there. But I'm gonna try not to need that. I'm hoping I wake up tomorrow. As long as the leg is good, and it is feeling like it's not worse. The wrist may be the wrist is a problem, but I don't think it's broken. I think it's just badly, badly sprained. I can't flex it. You know how you flex your wrist up? I cannot flex my wrist up, but I can hold it down and wiggle all my fingers. So we're suing the city of Charleston. No, but oh, these guys were so great. They picked me up. They got my glasses. My son helped me, and the people here are great. They are really great. In New York City, they would just walk right by you. Get out of the way. If I what? Chrissy, if it's worse tomorrow, you should get x-rays. Yeah, I've got twice the ice, Cooter. I got twice the ice to ice my leg. Oh, that's true, though, Kelly. They would. In New York City, they would. They'd be like, get out of the way. Gotta go. No, it's just a mug here, Kelly. It's just a mug here. But anyway, so that's what we got so far. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, and one of the restaurants here does the breakfast brunch, Sunday brunch. I don't know, probably go to that. I feel my leg heating up. Kelly Bondizo, right? Yeah, everybody's got a different name there. No, I've got 4 coming. 4 are on their way. They should be here about afternoon tomorrow. 4 are on their way. Scooter, I don't know. Scooter, when are you coming? I talked to Evie, Scooter. She said, don't take her plate off that table yet. She said that her husband said, go ahead and go. And you know what else? She said that he was taking down a wind chime she got here, and he broke it. And he goes, so get another one when you go. You know you're going. So I said, just tell him it's your fault. You broke the wind chime. Now I have to go there and get another one. You're going to Mother's Day brunch tomorrow too? Yeah. So she's like, don't unset my plate. Don't remove my plate from the table. Yes, high speed. We're in Edisto. Oh, really, Scooter? Why? What's going on now? You do this all the time, Scooter. But and then we got two more coming. What was that? Oh, that's a TV. Saturday. Thought that was somebody outside. Evie can't find it. Send her the link, Scooter. Send her the link in her message. Sometimes she can't find it. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna sneeze. Now I put that painted tray and I touched my face. Now my face is.
Be careful touching your eyes.
Oh, no, I'm not going to touch my eyes. I'm going to wash my hands.
You want soap?
I got soap.
Okay.
Say hello to Scooter.
Hi, everyone. Oh, wait. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Happy Mother's Day.
It's Sophie and baby. Give her a hug.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Oh, how about me too? Because I have a dog and a cat. Do you remember the dog mom bag that we were looking at?
Oh, yeah. Dog mom.
That was so funny. I love that story. Everything was so expensive.
Yeah, I think the stuff there is really expensive. I don't understand.
One dress, $100. One hoodie, $100.
Yeah, that's because they get the people like it's like Fifth Avenue in New York City. Yeah, Charleston can be very expensive. Hi, Bink. Bink already knows about my fall because I called her after I fell. I know. I know. Put the penetrate on. Yes, it's Bink made it. She made it. So yeah, she made it. It's Bink. Then we were watching Michael and I came here and watched. What is that? What is that series called? Worst X Ever. What is it called? Worst X Ever. Oh, Worst X Ever. We watched the one about Wade Wilson, and we watched the one about Wade Wilson, and we watched the one about the 90-day fiance guy. You fell 2 weeks ago playing tennis, but I got. Yeah, I know. High speed. I keep going. I felt so bad when that deck thing on the one knee. People would have like been laid up in bed. I'm not doing that. I keep going. So you didn't call me? Yes, because I know the reason I called Evie. The reason I called Evie too was because it wasn't only about my fall. Gia was telling me something about whaleys, and it concerned Evie's meal, and I had to call Evie to find out about something about her wings that she got there, because Gia was telling me something that seemed weird. No, no, no. I fell on my deck about 3 weeks ago, high speed, because there was a problem. Something happened to the deck, and the flat it's just yeah. Yes, that was about 3 weeks ago. No, I fell today in Charleston on bricks that were not right. Yeah, Wade Wilson. Scooter, stop trying to do that. You know that we want you, and you know that you'll be here. Stop with the drama. Stop with the drama. Stop with the drama. Jimmy's not here yet. It's Bank. That's Michael and Gia. That's Michael and Gia. Oh, you're talking about Jimmy in the chat. Okay. Yesterday, I hit my left knee with my tennis racket. Oopsie. Yeah, right? High speed? Yeah, I don't know. I'm swollen a little bit. Yeah, my wrist is really swollen. It's so swollen on the side especially. And the other one, even that one, because Jimmy said, well, Jimmy, what did you call that abbreviation you said? Breaking the fall with your hands outstretched. What was that called? Foam? What was it called? Which one are you drinking? Bubbly? They had Dr. Pibb. Did he know that? He was talking about Dr. Pibb. They had Dr. Pibb at the store.
Wait, your mom said they have Dr. Pibb at the store.
Did you see that? They had that Dr. Pibb.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at the store. What? No, no, because I was looking and I got the seltzer, but I didn't. Mr. Pibb. What did I say? Dr. Pibb? Mr. Pibb. Oh, is it? Okay, so yeah, so that's what I've got, but no, high speed, we do this every year. People come from California. Okay. Scooter doesn't live near me. I don't live near where I am right now. We traveled almost 13 hours to get here. You always fall on your hands? Jimmy, what do you call that? Jimmy had a word. He looked it up. Jimmy had a word. He looked it up. Another Jersey girl. No, it's something. If Jimmy's not on here, then he can't say what it is. It's outstretched. Something about outstretched palm. It's a YouTube channel. Collier, you're on YouTube, and this is a channel. How you doing? Welcome in. So yeah. Anyway. I'm renovating? No, I'm not renovating, honey. This isn't even my house, sweetheart. I don't even know what you're talking about. Where am I renovating? I'm on vacation, Collier. I'm at an Airbnb. This isn't my house, Collier. Okay. Incoming. Yeah, because I'm talking to you. Collier, please don't make this be bad. Thank you. I am sure. Okay. So, weird. Then you better scroll on, right? You better scroll on then if you think this is weird. I guess you don't know much about friendship. But that's okay. Then it's just not for you. You can just scroll on, bub. They can't stop. They can't stop. They can't stop. I'm scrolling? No, it's not called scrolling. You realize you're on scrolling. No, I'm not on scrolling. Do you realize that you don't know what you're talking about? This is not called scrolling. This is called live. I'm not on scrolling. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Watch this. Now watch the outrage that comes out of nowhere, right? But they were just scrolling, guys. Come on. They can't stop. Hi, Swan Song. Oh boy. That's not scrolling. That's not it. The view is vertical because I'm on my phone there. I'm using a phone. Correct. Hi, Swan Song. Your brother's very handy. I call him MacGyver. When he visits, he renovates their stuff. Oh boy. Okay. Well, people choose that. Well, okay. All right. Yeah. Take care there. Take care there. Yeah, they obviously do. They obviously do. Hmm. How you doing? How's it going? How's it going? This is only really our first day here because we got in really late last night, and that was like an extra night. That wasn't even in our um, first reservation. We added that on instead of staying at a hotel. So this is really our first official day. And it was a Charleston, a little bit of Edisto, but mostly a Charleston day. Let me see something. Hold on. You going to bed?
Yeah, electric's on full, huh?
Well, turn the thermostat up. Yeah, over there if it's cold. What's it on now? 68? 56. No. What does it say the temperature of the house is? 68. 70, yeah. Yeah, I don't understand. I didn't find the thermostat. Remember last night I thought like what was the fan unit doing in there? they have central AC. Today I found it, put it on. We came home. It was like a meat locker in here. So now, mm. All right. Good night. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. I love you. See you in the morning. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's go to my nice bed. Let's go to my nice bed. It is chilly Willy. The penguin's in here, so hang on. Oh, gee. Okay. Did I shut this down? I hope I did. I hope I did. Ouch. Shoot back because I don't want to knock you over. Oh yeah, see? It just stopped. Good. Let me make sure this is okay. I need my glasses. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. I don't need that icy hot. Got my earbuds there. Okay, got that. 90 different pairs of glasses. Alrighty. I better. This bed is so high. The mattress is like 14 inches. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. I move my other leg. That's better. Hold on. I'm going to bend and stretch my leg for a second. Yeah, my leg hopefully is going to get better. As I'm bending it, I'm doing like a holding my leg out, and I can bend it, stretch it, flex the foot, point the foot, flex it, point it, flex it, point it. The leg, I think, is doing better than the wrist. It's all in the wrist, they say, right? I did bring an ace bandage. I bought an ace bandage. Can you imagine an ace bandage? How much an ace bandage costs? Can you imagine how much an ace bandage costs now? I had to buy it. I had no choice. It killed me too. Absolutely killed me. Because I even have the wrist support and everything at home. Absolutely killed me, but I had to buy it at Walgreens. Ridiculous, insane, and crazy. Anyway, I have that, and if it's still bad tomorrow, I will wrap it. Maybe I'll have to wear it in a sling. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Let me get comfortable here a little bit. Just want to lay down for a second here. I took a shower. I'm in my pajamas. I'm all good. Oh my goodness. Oh, where's my thyroid pill? See? I got in without my thyroid pill. Oh my gosh, I've got to get out and get my thyroid pill. Where did I put my thyroid pill? It's over there on the top of that. Oh boy, here we go. Out of the bed again. After I just got comfortable. Hold on. Gotta get my thyroid pill. watch me fall out of the bed. So freaking high. Okay. Mm. Okay, thyroid pill. Back in the bed again. Uh-oh, this fell, huh? Hold on a minute. I'll fix you. I'll fix you up. Hold on. I'll fix you up. Hold on a second, please. Hold, please. Okay. There we go. Now, hold on. I'm gonna exercise my leg again. Hang on a minute. Oh, I take Synthroid, brand name, high speed drifter. They want me on the brand name. They don't want me on levothyroxine. Okay. My endocrinologist does not think it works. The generic works as well. For me, I guess. She wants me on the name brand. All right. Okay. Do I have puppies with me? No, I do not have puppies with me. Yes, they are so expensive. Ace bandages. I can't believe it, Chrissy. The last time I bought them, I think maybe the most I paid for them is $3.99. Okay, I cannot believe. It's just insane. Everything has gone up so much. My endocrinologist thinks it is high speed. It's all she will prescribe for me. Yes, they are expensive. These bandages, I have bought some last year for my legs because I suffer from veins insufficiency. You know my grandfather that lived to 101 and a half, Chrissy? I guess before compression socks, and then my grandfather was thin and walked all the time, but he would put ace bandages on his legs every day, and he lived to 101 and a half, okay? And he walked and he did all that stuff. Isn't that something? I don't know if now with compression socks and stuff he would have done that, you know? My doctors told me I had to wear them. Yeah, now I wear compression socks every day. I see. Medical supplies are outrageous. Yeah, it's unbelievable. An ace bandage. It's too late, Scooter. They're already. Oh, yeah. God bless us, right? They are slip on. What? Yeah, I saw the slip on style bandages. You know what they were? High speed. I wasn't going to buy them. I have those at home. I wasn't spending $30 for one. I wasn't going to do it. It killed me to spend it on the ace bandages. It really did. It's ridiculous. Probably be there Wednesday. Okay. Carolyn, that's great. You lived a long life. Yes, Chrissy. And I remember from a little girl with those ace bandages, but my goodness. In fact, they just gave me a huge um, ace type bandage, when they did the breast biopsy, because they have to put you in a wrap. That would have been great for a knee wrap, I'll tell you. And the other time, um, the other day, okay, Scooter, I'll talk to you. That's fine. The other day when I did that, what am I trying to say? Tell me what I'm trying to say. Oh, yes, in other years I did bring those ankle braces and I think even a wrist one because my ankle sometimes I get that tendon right in the back. I've had it since I was young. Sometimes it just feels like I don't know what would do it, but it feels like it pops out and it's painful, but if I put compression on it, the next day it's fine. So that was happening. So I got one of those things for my ankle that you just slip on, and I brought it one year, and we have all kinds, and we have them for the knee and all of that. But I didn't plan for that this year. When you were hospitalized, they gave you only two of them to bring home, and then I had to buy more because they messed up. Very expensive. I can't believe it, Chrissy. They used to be like so cheap. You know what I mean? They used to be a few dollars. It's insane. Everything was so much money. Absolutely nuts. Scooter, remember when you fell? Remember when you fell here? I wasn't here, but you said you came in with like a something and you tripped and hit wasn't it your knee you hit? Remember when you fell going into the Cosmopolitan? What the heck was the Commander? Okay, Scooter. Your compression socks that I wear are so comfy. I brought them from the Ever Stride. Yeah, it's so comfy. I brought a different brand. I wish mine. I wash mine by hand with gentle soap. Oh, okay, Chrissy. What are they called? Everstride? Yes, I went down. Oh, you did? You hit your face? Scooter, I thought you hit your knee. You hit your face? You hit your face? I don't remember you having any marks on your face. You didn't put your hands out? All of the above. I don't remember you hitting your face. I thought you hit your knee really bad. You had groceries. Right. Hmm. My son said, Mom, did your purse break your fall at all? No. Hi, Amy's Justice League. I had a little issue today. But I don't remember you being incapacitated from it either. I got really scared because there really was like there's like a hitch in that leg. There's like a hitch in the left leg. And I'll tell you something, before I took the freaking ibuprofen, listen to this one. I said to my son, "Take me to that Walgreens. I want to go into that Walgreens. and I wanna go pick some stuff out. And when I got out of the car to walk, I thought they were gonna say, "Ma'am, what's happened to you? You need to get to the hospital, okay? You're what you're walking in here like something is very wrong with you." And then I went up to the register, right? Got an ace bandage, ibuprofen, icy hot, um, what else did I have? Or something else, I can't think of what I had. And, I'm walking with this, like, this crazy thing. The following year, I was after driving nonstop. I remember oh my gosh, yes, I do, and it would just give out, remember? And you were holding and you're like, "Oh my gosh," and then yes, I remember Scooter. Yes. Oh my gosh. That was like was that like a muscle spasm or something? Or it's just, but I was walking, like, so still, like, it literally, because Gia said something like, "Try to walk without the limp." I'm like, "I can't." And then I took 3 ibuprofen. We went to that other beach. I walked around a little bit. It was still I had lathered that icy hot on, and it was okay better. And, now I'm the one that helped you into the waterfront. You don't remember that, Scooter? The waterfront restaurant? You were holding onto my arm across the parking lot? You forgot? Nice. Nice, Scooter. Very nice. Very nice. So anyway, I don't know with my thing. Oh gosh. So then after that, we walked at the Isle of Palms. We ate something at a restaurant right because Isle of Palms is different than Edisto, Scooter. It's the opposite of Edisto. Do not like it like Edisto at all. Anyway, um, I went over there. We ate. Then it was already a little better, but I still had like the hitch, the limp. Now, when I just walked a little bit, I'm hoping it'll be better tomorrow. Your husband always says I'm so clumsy. I have falls here. I see, and knock on wood, Chrissy, I don't. That's why it's so crazy and strange. Okay, it is such a crazy, freaking strange thing that I just can't believe it. But like Gia said, she saw 2 people go down, and oh, Scooter, we saw a lady go right down outside of Bucky's, just right down, boom, ba boom, right down. And then she got up right on the concrete. But it kills me because I had my Hokas on. You know, I wasn't carrying a whole bunch. I just had my shoulder bag. I can feel it penetrate working like crazy on my wrist, and I can feel it working on my leg. I can just feel it. It's like that heat stuff is just eating into my leg, eating into my arm. I'm really hoping penetrate is the best. Penetrate is the absolute best. And I took 2 ibuprofen. I'll be waiting on you. No, you won't be. No, you won't be. I'm like the Energizer. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. You hurt your tailbone once? I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I done that high speed. I did that. I did that twice. I did that freaking twice. And I said, "What am I gonna do? Go to the hospital, and they're gonna put your butt in a sling, right? Yeah, right? There's nothing they're gonna do." I did that twice, and it is painful. I did it once, slipping on something on my hardwood floor, and I went right down, and it was so painful. And at that time, we didn't have cell phones, and it took me, I had to like crawl into the kitchen, like call my mom and say, "Oh my gosh, I think I can't." Oh, that was terrible. That's the horrible. But you know what? When I had that once, I think I went to Busch Gardens with, yeah, yep, that's how I roll. And tailbone several times too. And yep, it's very easy. I've done it at least twice, and there might be other times I did it. And there's nothing you're going to do, but I guarantee you, if they ever x-rayed mine, they'd see many fractures. I fell off a short stool. I was applying a bandage to someone's leg. Oh, wow. And you broke your tailbone with that? Wow. Yikes. Painful. My wrist hurts the worst, I think. I think the leg is probably the most noticeable because it's got that little hitch in it. But I'm hoping that little hitch is gone tomorrow. Oh, I smell like a wintergreen. I just took a shower. Now I just smell like wintergreen. I don't care. I do not care. Oh, shoot. I didn't start my wash. I'll do it in the morning. Nothing I need. Good night, Kelly. Why, Scooter, why do you keep saying that? You're just hungry. Scooter's hungry for attention. Scooter's hungry for attention. Why? Why wouldn't you come? Because I fell? You wouldn't come? Stop it. God willing, I'm going to be on the mend tomorrow. And listen to happen. What is it, Amy? What are you going to do? Carolyn, have you? No, I don't think I've ever fallen in it still. Have I, Scooter? Oh, once, okay, yeah, but the only time Bucky was with me, we were the only times, but it's not really like, you can't say it's really like falling because when you're on this one beach, Eddingsville Beach, there's something called pluff mud, and it's almost like that. Well, it is. It's really good for your skin. My cousin used to have a girlfriend that used to come and take it and put it all over herself, but it can be very slippery. And so one time I was like trying to get something, and then like there's on this one beach, there's like pools, okay? And I went in and and I like slid down, but it's in the water, okay? It's not the same. It's not the same. Yes, the brick streets, exactly. And I go like this, "Oh my gosh, what happened?" And one of the guys in the tuxedo said, "It's not your fault. The brick has a hole in it." Yes, Scooter, that's exactly what I fell on. The brick had a hole in it, okay? So I went in there and just, you know, oh my gosh. They were so nice, these guys. They were so nice. But of course, when you're hitting brick, yeah, it's not good. You're balancing, okay. Yeah, yeah, Chrissy. Oh, thank goodness this didn't, but it's like, then I felt that deck, see, but the deck thing wasn't just me falling. There was something that our deck with the ice, I think it's the ice from the roof can cause the deck to collapse, and that's what it did. And I walked right out the sliding glass door, expecting the deck to be under, and it wasn't. It had fallen, and so it was fallen, and it was fallen unevenly, and it was just my foot just kept dropping, and then I knew I was falling, and I hit my knee so bad, my other knee, and that's just starting to, like, heal. It still is not healed completely, and then I did this. But the knee doesn't hurt when I walk, the other knee, only if I really press on it, okay? Or if I'm, like, kneeling on it, then. But this other leg has this little hitch now, which I'm hoping is gone by tomorrow. But I walked on that beach even with that hitch. But when I didn't have the ibuprofen and I didn't have the icy hot and I went in to go in that Walgreens, I was in trouble. I really thought they were gonna say, "Ma'am, you have to go to the hospital. Come on now, who are you fooling? Who are you fooling with this? You need to, the hospital is right here. You have to go up there and go to the hospital." But then, oh, then there was something else, and when we were on that, Isle of Palms beach, there was, like, a whole case of wiffle balls, and there were a whole bunch of kids, like, hitting wiffle balls, and I said to my son, all I could think was that, like, the next thing was gonna be, like, one of these wiffle balls is gonna be, like, creamed, and it's gonna hit me, and then it'll be like, "What happened?" And then a wiffle ball got her, and then this got her, and that got, oh my gosh. But, thank God. And I just hope that it's my wrist that really hurts. My wrist really hurts. Like right now, I'm just trying to even adjust the blanket, and it hurts so bad. Where I can still, I'm bending and unbending my leg and bending, and it hurts. It hurts like when I'm on the side doing it, it hurts a little, so that it would have a hitch. But my wrist hurts so, so bad. My wrist hurts so bad. My wrist hurts so freaking bad. Thanks, Linda. Hmm. Uh-oh. What happened? What happened? Are you all going to what? Okay. Love you. All going to sleep now. You're all going to sleep? It's not frozen. It's not frozen. I'm here. Can you hear me? Sorry, I was thinking about something. I don't remember what the heck I was thinking about. I was thinking about something with um my wrist. Can you hear me, Chrissy? I'm not frozen. Can you hear me? It's not frozen. Look, look, it's not frozen. Look, this is my other wrist. It's not frozen. It's not frozen. It's not frozen. Oh, good. I can hear you now. Yeah, I was here. I was just thinking about something. Oh, now I'm freezing. Now I'm freezing. Is that Denise? Oh no. Denise said she wasn't able to. I didn't understand. Jimmy told me that Denise messaged him, that Denise couldn't comment on the live videos. Then Denise messaged me to say she couldn't. So I thought maybe she was erroneously blocked, but then she said no, she wasn't. And we don't know what it is. So if you're there, Denise, you're not blocked at all. You should be able to post anywhere you want. So, what happened? It poured here all afternoon today, horrible, and chilly here too. Really? It didn't pour here. It was a little overcast this morning, and then the sun came out. And at times in Charleston, you'd get like a little tiny overcast, and then it stopped. The only time it rained, and it was slightly, was in the evening around 9 or 10 o'clock. It was just a slight rain, but it's warm. Yeah, it's only 51 right now. Wow, that's what I mean. It's crazy. We were telling somebody that in the restaurant today. Yeah, we were telling somebody about that, like that it was in the 40s a few days ago in New York. Your husband and sons bought all of us Chipotle for dinner. It was so good. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, sorry. Think I'm gonna go now. So everybody, they love skirt steak, T-bone steak, that kind of steak. They really do. Your son, I don't know what I was just thinking about something. What the heck was it? I must be getting sleepy. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Um, hope I have good news to tell you in the morning. My leg feels like $1,000,000. I've been up and down that beach 97 miles before breakfast. But yeah, I was just in I don't know, I was just I guess it's weird. This stuff that's heating up my wrist and my leg. Hi DW Badger, how are you? Um I guess I was concentrating on that, but I did it was probably the last thing I said to you guys, and I kind of got so into it. Okay. Anyway, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. Guys, you guys. I think we just had an earthquake. I am not freaking kidding around with you guys. I think we just had an earthquake. Somebody mark that time down. I just felt the weirdest freaking thing. I'm trying to recreate it to see if it was anything else, and it's not. My mattress, and I'm not dreaming, okay, just started rocking like, like what the heck was that? And then I even sat up a little bit and it was still doing it. And then it stopped. And I said, okay, is this very high mattress? Is it like hanging off the box spring or something like? No, I cannot recreate it. It actually felt like there was a motor or something in the bed. It was the strangest freaking thing. And no, I wasn't dreaming. It's happening again. I don't, you guys. And now there was a big whoosh. Guys, I'm not joking around. I think we're having an earthquake. I am not kidding you. Hold on. And then just a big whoosh outside. We've had an earthquake here before. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna go open up the back door. I'm not joking. really weird, guys, okay? The people next door have all their freaking lights on. Like they just got up too. I'm not kidding around. I'm trying to see if anything. Nothing would make this bed move. It's not. And then there was like this big whoosh. And now that I went outside and it's still. That is so weird. That is so flipping weird. Okay, getting back in the bed. I'm just going to test my leg out. Still hurts a little bit, but it does. There's like a catch in it, but I'm going to just keep powering on. I'm going to keep powering on. No catching it. It's okay. Oh my goodness, you guys. That was so freaking weird. That was so weird, but we've had earthquakes here before. Wait, hold on. Let me see Jimmy saying something. Hold on. Hold on, Jimmy. Let me see what you said, Jimmy. I'm telling you, it was like there was a motor in the bed. Really? I think there was an earthquake, Jimmy. Are you serious, Kubi? Kubi, it was the weirdest thing. It was the absolute weirdest freaking thing. I could feel the mattress like it had a freaking motor in it, and it was like swaying. I think that we had an earthquake, and then it stopped, and then I tried to recreate it, and I couldn't, and then all of a sudden it started again, and when it started again, I heard something outside, like this whoosh. There was one on Friday. That's so crazy, and the people next to me have every light in the house on. I just went out on the back deck, and the people have every light in the house on. Oh, yeah, I know that high speed, but this is not a motel, and this is a new mattress, and it's very, very high. I don't wanna wake Mike and G up if they didn't feel it, 'cause my bedroom is on the end of the house, the total end of the house. Their bedroom is towards the middle of the house. No, Chrissy, I think they have every light on because of the earthquake. No, I don't. High speed, I do not. I do not. There was just a really weird, hold on a minute. I'm nervous because there's a freaking ceiling fan above me. That was the weirdest thing. And I'm telling you, something just is weird about it. It's like I've heard people who have been in earthquakes and they've mentioned that rocking, and that's what this was like. It was like it was rocking. See, I'm going to try to recreate it again, and it's not. I can roll back and it doesn't happen. Like I was hoping that the bed was teetering or something, and Maybe because Gia came in and sat on the bed, and I thought maybe, you know how you can move it off the box spring or something a little bit, and then it was hanging over. I tried, but I cannot recreate it. But I'll tell you that like an aftershock, it happened again. That was so freaking weird. Oh, thank you, high speed. I'll take prayers of protection. That's good. But I really do think it was an earthquake because then there was something outside. I think it's the earth quaking. And we've had earthquakes here in Edisto. Wait a minute, there was just another big sound. I have a window on the other side, and there was another big sound. It sounded like a whoosh, but it's not. I went outside and it wasn't windy, but it's. This is crazy. Now it sounded like a car just went down the street. The strangest thing. I don't know what the freak is going on. I've been many. Sometimes it feels like a wave. That is exactly what it felt like, high speed. That is exactly what it felt like. It felt like it was motorized and that it was like a wave. You're right. That is the craziest thing. We definitely had an earthquake and an aftershock, I'm telling you. What time did I say it was? One something. Did anybody? Well, I guess it's 1:20 now. If I That was crazy. That was so crazy. 1 a.m. That was nuts. That was so freaking crazy. Oh my gosh. I've never felt anything like that ever. I did feel an earthquake once in New Jersey, but at that time we didn't have the internet or anything. And I was standing in our driveway and our dog was right there. And I was right in front of the garage and I saw the garage door go up and down, like it went up like a half an inch and then down. And I really felt the ground move. I went running downstairs. My dad was the only other person that was home, and he was down. We had a daylight basement, and he did not feel it. And at that time, we didn't have any Google or whatever. Now I know definitely it was some kind of an earthquake in New Jersey. But I've never ever felt anything like that in the mattress in the bed. Oh, I just remember that you have annual meetups. Right. Yes, high speed. Yes, high speed. Shellebration. They're called Shellebration. What, sassy? Bad? What does that mean? What, I don't know what that symbol is, sassy. What does that symbol mean? I don't know what that means. That was freaking crazy, but that's exactly what it felt like, high speed. It felt like the mattress was on the water and there was like a wave go like it was motorized. So like if you had some kind of a motorized wave in it. Yes, that's Kubi, sassy. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. What the freak? That was, that was really nuts. Now I'm wide awake. I was falling asleep a minute ago. Now I'm like freaking wide awake. Now the screen just for you guys. Okay, I'm sorry for you guys. Okay, I'm sorry. Jimmy called me to say Happy Mother's Day. Hold on a minute. Say, Jimmy called me to say Happy Mother's Day. Hold on a minute. Say, Jimmy called. Hi guys. Hi guys. Sorry guys, he keeps calling me. He wants to keep telling me something. But listen, he said that. Let me tell you what. Let me just do this. That something when I said that thing was moving, he heard something going tick 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 tick, like something was shaking. He heard it ticking. Yeah, you had a spinning wheel, right? Because he was calling me and I took the call. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Now, yes, yes. Jimmy was calling me because he said, I think you did have an earthquake. He said there was one the other day and there's aftershocks, but he said that he heard it on the live. He heard the thing going like he described it as tick tick tick, tick, and I've been hearing like a tick exactly what he said. I heard that and I'm not flipping now. Was I hearing it when I was feeling that same thing? I think that's when I was here and I heard it like right after that before I think it started the second time. Trying to remember when I heard that tick 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 tick. But just as he described it, and I didn't say that to him, and I've been hearing that. I heard it last night, I think that tick tick tick, and now I just heard it again. I think we had an aftershock, and I think the people next door are like, "What in the heck?" Because they literally have every light in the house on now. That was so weird. Oh my gosh. That was so weird. Oh my goodness. That was weird. Telling you, this earth is getting crazy. Maybe there'll be some good shells tomorrow. Oh boy. I just heard a car. Wonder if it's the police, patrolling. That was so freaking weird. Probably if I was in a deep sleep, I would not have felt it. So if Gia and Michael are like in a deep sleep, they're probably not going to feel it. If anything, it might have like lulled you to sleep because it literally felt like a rock, like someone's rocking you to sleep. It was crazy. I have never felt anything like that. That was crazy. But I know somebody that was in a number of earthquakes, and they could be sitting on the couch and think they felt something. They had like PTSD, I think, because I remember sometime we were sitting on a couch, and the couch had these armrests, um, and someone was like just banging on them. I don't know, and they freaked out. They thought it was an earthquake. So yeah, that must be what it feels like. That vibration. That was crazy. Wow, that was nuts. If you Google what high speed, if you Google your location and the word earthquake, it should tell you. You think it'll be that fast? They'd have it on the internet? Yeah, I remember that one made a big bang. Oh my gosh. I do remember that. I never felt the swaying or anything. I just remember the noise. Yeah, I remember the noise, Linda. Remember? It was like bam. But this was not noise. I heard like a weird thing outside of the window a minute, after that, but this was a rocking. That was so weird. I just noticed the picture. I just noticed the picture above my head. It's of one of the Edisto waterways. I'm trying to see the artist's name on it. That was so weird, you guys. That was so freaking weird. Let me power up I have my iPad right now. That way I won't. Let me see if I can see anything. Okay, hang on. Let me see. Let me see. Hang on a moment. It says weather unavailable. Oh boy. Okay, let me see. Safari. Okay, let me see something. Hold on, this site is not telling me anything. There was one 8:01 a.m. on Saturday near, but that's not. I think it's going to take some time to get on here. Yeah, I don't see, like, I don't know how they'd have something that happened 15 minutes ago on here. Let's see, one February 8th, U.S. confirms 2.9 magnitude earthquake near Charleston. Oh, the last, okay, here's another site. Hold on a minute. It says the last earthquake of Edisto was 4 days ago. Let me see here. I didn't even get to that one. Three earthquakes strike South Carolina town in 2 months. Earthquake hit South Carolina, marking first tremors of the year. When was that? I don't even know. The 1886 Charleston, South Carolina earthquake was central earthquakes in eastern North America. Walterboro. Rains. Listen to this. I don't know when this was. It says, see if I can get to it. It says, did you feel it? This is February 26th. A magnitude 3.0 earthquake shook parts of South Carolina this afternoon. Residents in Columbia felt very light shaking with no damage. And then someone said something about, let me see, about Edisto. But that was February, so let me see here. Now I just heard a big bang outside. This is crazy. I just heard a big bang outside. No, before I was falling asleep. Now I am freaking wide awake. It's crazy. Hold on a minute. Okay, I don't know here. All right. I don't know. I'm trying to think here. Okay, I got to get off that because now I'm going to take me down a rabbit's hole. All right, let me just, yeah. I don't know, you guys. That was weird. That was very, very weird. Really crazy weird. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Now oh my gosh, now I gotta, this iPad is giving me a problem. Okay, go to sleep, iPad. It's time for you to go to sleep, Mr. iPad. Okay. Oh, what's good here? Oh my goodness. Hold on a minute, you guys. I gotta get out of bed again. Can't believe this. I don't know what's going on with my phone. My phone is being ridiculous. My battery's being ridiculous, you guys. I'm hoping something's not wrong with my phone because I swear that I just had this at 100% and that shouldn't be doing that. Who's that? Who's Jen Grill? Oh, Jen Grill? Yeah, you're just hearing about the fall and stuff? Yeah, I think we just had an earthquake too. Okay? I think we just had an earthquake. Let me go get my charger, okay? All right. Hang on a moment. Uh, I don't know, Jen. I think it was an earthquake. Hang on a minute. I gotta get my, hold on. Hang on, hang on. Let me see if I can put I could put my, hold on. I've got to go get my phone. Just hang on a minute, please. Every light in the house is on. Screen door. Okay, hang on a minute. Let me find. Hold on, I gotta move you for a sec because I gotta get to. Hang on a minute. Gotta get over here and find a outlet. All right, I think I got one that'll work. Let's see if it'll work. I hope it will. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now let's just see if that'll stay. Fall. Okay. I need you not to fall, mister. If you fall, you'll probably scare the crap out of me. The surge protector. Okay. Alrighty. Now I'm gonna try to get this hooked up here. Let's try. Let me try to get back in the bed again. Ha ha ha. Okay. Okay. Now let me hook this phone up. So this should be here. Okay. Hold on a minute. I've got to get this. On this thing here. I'm going to have to go like this. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to figure out how this can go on here. Maybe if we just do it like that. So I know what they should do. I know what they should have done with this phone holder. I'll tell you what they should have done with this phone holder. They should have. What does that say? Hold on. Something just happened. Let me see here. Sorry. Oh, thank you, Koopy. I accidentally muted. I'm so sorry. I accidentally muted when I said I was getting something. So sorry. I pushed mute by accident. You should have the sound back. I went to get something. I was trying to fix the phone. Oh my goodness. I'm not doing too well, but I'm wide awake. Freaking me out a little bit. And now I'm thinking of that song, I feel the earth move under my feet. Hi, D. Hi, Badger. Search Newberry. They had an earthquake last night. Newberry? I don't know where that is. I'm in the low country. I'm in the low country. It's the weirdest thing, guys. Today was only the first day that I'm here, right? It's Friday. We got here real late. This is the second night, right? But I feel like I've been here a month. It's the weirdest thing. It's very different. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I did feel a tremor. I don't know. What is this thing on my phone? Hold on a minute. There's some freaking green thing over here I've never seen before in my life. Hold on a minute. Guys that have an iPhone, okay? Listen to what I've got. And I've never seen this before. I have but one life. Okay. I have, I haven't even hooked up to the internet. I just see I'm using LTE. It's crazy. I have two links, two green links next to my time, and next to my time is an arrow, and then I have two green links on top. What the heck is that? Just happened. I just clicked something about a hotspot. Now I have 5G, you guys. No, Jen, it's a hotspot. What are you talking about? It's not spamware. It's the Wi-Fi. Now I have 5G. Now I have 5G. It's not spamware. I have an Apple phone. Yeah, it's not spamware. It scared me. I don't need any more scares today. My gosh. No, when I clicked on it, it said personal hotspot and there was a password. Right? Thank you, White Angel. Yes, White Angel, I'm in my happy place. I had a bad fall today, though, White Angel. Okay, that's so weird, though, about that. I don't know. Well, I have a hotspot on my phone, but I think maybe for the house. The two interlock green links next to the time indicate that your personal hotspot is activated. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's nothing bad, right, White Angel? Thank you. Now it just went away and I still have 5G. Wait a minute, you know what I have now? Just showed an arrow and then it showed a little bed. Okay, thanks, White Angel. So that's good. All right. I'm going to try to get some rest. I have to get some rest. I have to try. Please pray that my arm and leg feel